Welcome to Cosmopolitan Christ Church, India. We are at Cosmopolitan Christ Church, work together with Christ to spread the gospel, nothing but God's power, which can save the spiritual lives of Indians, Americans, British, German, Russian, and the Asians throughout the globe. We are at Cosmopolitan Christ Church, India, loves to serve and accommodate struck up foreigners in India without taking a single penny. Call us for more details to the number 7386005545.
Narrow but natural. Welcome back to Cosmopolitan Christ Church live streaming. How are you all? Today I was at your screens with a new dimensional God's message titled Narrow but Natural. The narrow thing and the natural thing are quite different words, different meanings. But if you combine these things, you will experience the wonderful things. As I am telling you, nowadays the most important, valuable things will come from the natural forests, natural mountains, natural mines. So in order to get the natural valuable things like diamonds, gold, cement and all, we have to, in order to get that natural valuable things, we have to travel through the narrow paths which will lead to forests, which will lead to mountains, which will lead to the mines, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. Every day in African countries where all these diamonds and gold mines are situated, lakhs of people, African people, travel through these narrow paths so that they will get the valuable things like diamonds and golds, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. With this example, I just wanted to compare our faiths. Are we choosing narrow path to get the natural valuable things, or are we choosing comfortable, luxurious ways to get the artificial identification, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members? Nowadays, every Christian, believer, faith fellowship people, whatever they are, whatever denomination they are choosing defaultly, they are choosing automatically the broader way, with broader vision, with comfortable journey, and they are feeling that they are attaining the natural love, natural affection, natural mercy of Christ by journeying in a comfortable way, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. But today God is talking to us that if you want to get the natural and purest love of God, you need to journey through the narrowed paths, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. If you go to scriptures, Matthew 7th chapter 14th verse, small is the gate and narrow the road. Small is the gate and the narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. God is simply telling you, if you want a natural life, if you want my life, if you want my love, if you want my mercy, you need to journey through those narrow difficulties, narrow sorrows, narrow whatever painful things you experience, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. Because if you can journey through this difficult narrowed path only, you will get the purest form of love. For example, in King Solomon built so many architectural marvels. He is the one and only one who built a temple, otherwise a church for God. But where did he brought all these stones, otherwise all these woods to build up this architectural marvel? He didn't. Did he find all these woods and rocks in his kingdom? No. All his servants, workers went into the deep jungles, deep forests, deep mountains to get the Devadar trees, woods. And from there he brought and he built a church for God. So that is the value of the natural things. Dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members, nowadays we are comfortably leading our Christian life, luxuriously leading our faithful life, and we feel that we are getting the natural purest form of God. No, you are not getting the natural purest form of God, but you are getting close association. You are getting a small identification with those celebrity preachers, with those public figured preachers which have the charisma, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church. But as Christians, we don't need charisma, we don't need publicity, we don't need promotion, we don't need any celebrity status, but we need the natural form of love which can be taken and which can be spread, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church member. And if you go to John 10th chapter 9th verse, I am the door. By me if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. Dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members, you as a believer, as a Christian, as a faith process follower, end of your life, end of your day, and if you are close to death, what are you feeling? Are you feeling the greener pastures where you can rest at your elder age, at your old age, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church member? Is your belief, is your faith, is your fellowship is giving you a greener pasture? Whenever you see a greener pasture, you feel pleasant, you feel cool. So end of the day, we need a self-satisfaction with our faith. But are we getting that? Maybe you are getting a publicity, maybe you are getting promotion, maybe you are getting an identification, but you are not getting the natural self-satisfaction, natural life fulfillment. Dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members, today God is talking to us with this verse that you have to find the pasture, not the identification, not the charisma, not the name, not the identification, but you need to find the pasture, and you can find that pasture only through me, because you can only coolly, otherwise safely travel towards the greener pasture, that is self-fulfillment through Jesus Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And if you go to Matthew 7th chapter 14th verse, if you go to Revelations 5th chapter 9th verse, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leads into life. Here God is talking to us, straight is the gate and narrow is the way. Maybe with our fathers and forefathers' beliefs, otherwise Christianity, maybe with their prayers, maybe we are having a comfortable and wealthiest life, Christian life in this world. Maybe the road is straight, maybe the road is comfortable, maybe the road is luxurious. That is fine. You have already a platform. So many people don't have platform to develop. If you take an example, so many people don't come from business backgrounds, but his father will establish a business platform, and with that platform, basing on that platform, his son will flourish, his son will develop. That means what I am trying to tell you is, with our fathers and mothers' prayers, faith, believership, we may have the platform to go to faith, have the faith, retirement. But what we are doing with that platform, with that comfortable and luxurious platform, we are trying to lead the comfortable and luxurious life throughout our life. But here God is telling, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way. But by having a comfortable platform, what are you choosing? Are you choosing a narrow way so that your comfort, your faith will be spread and shared to so many people who don't have platform? God has given you platform, and God is asking you to give a platform to so many people. Are you willing to do that, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members? So, as a traditional, as a procedural Christian, you may have the straight gate, but God is asking you to have the narrow path. Maybe you face difficulties, maybe you face tensions, maybe you face mockery, but you are here to give a platform of faith to so many people who don't know Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. So choose the narrow way so that you will have a natural life, natural love of God. And if you have the natural love of God, you can share, otherwise you can give a faithful platform to so many people who don't know Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And I wish and I pray that we all will choose narrow paths, so that with that narrow paths we can give the natural platform to so many people, so that we can bring so many people who don't know Christ towards Christ, dear Cosmopolitan Christ Church members. And this is Kumar signing off from Cosmopolitan Christ Church live streaming. I will be back tomorrow with a newer dimensional life word of God. And until then, be safe, be precautious. God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much.